Hey, it's the Odd Man. As you may know, I bought this vehicle on the internet and I've done a bunch of work to it. So I was just going to do an update as to how it turned out and what the experience was like. The trip itself was a hoot, and there's a separate video about that. But here's how the vehicle turned out. Mechanically, it was in pretty good shape. Cosmetically, it needed a ton of work. And none of the maintenance was up to date. I don't think it had ever been waxed. It's 15 years old. I buffed out the paint and waxed it. I put carpets in it. I put a new head unit in it, so I have the Bluetooth hands-free system with the Android Auto. It was filthy, so I cleaned all the upholstery, and I keep working on the minor cleaning details. There's lots of little cracks and crevices that are dirty. Some of it I'll never get done. I bought new wheels and tires. I did all the maintenance. I changed all the fluids, differentials, power steering, flushed the brakes, transfer case, all that sort of stuff. The four-wheel drive system, one of the locking hub actuators was bad and needed a new transfer case. Shift motor, I took care of that. I went to a wrecking yard and bought a bunch of parts. That's where I got the wheels, so they don't look as good as they could, but they certainly look far better. I put the crossbars on the roof rack. I bought a new hood. That ended up being cheaper than painting it, and I found one that was the same color code, same year. So that ended up being a pretty reasonable find. Obviously put new headlights in it. So overall, right now, it looks as good as I'd hoped it would. You know, clearly there's a lot of chips in the paint and stuff like that, normal wear and tear for a 15-year-old vehicle. Yeah, but cosmetically it looks okay, and mechanically it's perfect, and it's got about 103,000 miles on it. This one gets about 1 mile to the gallon better gas mileage and has four-wheel drive, which was the reason I switched, was to have a four-wheel drive vehicle. And I did it for just slightly less than I got selling my old F-250. So overall, the experience has been good. It ended up being a lot more work than I'd really anticipated, but you know, that's kind of par for the course. So there you have it.
I'm going home. I'm going home. Been a long time now and I'm going home.
This is the Odd Man, out.